Here's what happened just on the exit of the swimming pool. Yeah, just got a little too racy. Strange line in, and he just taps the barrier there. And look, almost slipping out completely out of the front.
And the rear right, here we go.
Here we go.
The rear right is pointing to the wrong.
Boom. Oh, he was way too quick. Way too quick through to back. He might need a cigarette after that.
I think he might have missed.
To fifth at the Monaco Grand Prix in 1972, and he's always...
Here's Claudia. Oh, she loses it.
Okay.
Goes left, so she's got a bit of a tank stopper. It must have been a rear brake. He's lost it over the crest. It's actually tricky that when you come over the crest, the car goes light, and he's probably locked the rear.
Here you go.
Let's see what's happened here, and whether they've had independent incidents. So Kevin Weider, oh no, that's Locke who spun. Just kept it out of the barriers, and Weider is rather sensibly actually chosen to go smoking badly, unfortunately.
He's had a prang.
Yeah, I would imagine he's just going to lose the rear mid-corner here.
Yeah. Bang. Oh, luckily it wasn't a... Luckily,
by the way, to the track temperature, because they're skinny and they blow up on the surface.
He got lucky too, not to damage that, but does some good operating there to keep that in one piece. Didn't do as well as Schumacher a few years ago there, did he?
That's like something from a Terry Grant.
And the hill. The Mirabone. Oh, boys, play nice.
Frederic Lejeune.
You're a racing driver. You're at the Historique and has been a regular fixture here for the last few years. As round goes the ensign, number 22 getting in trouble.
C'est parti. Et c'est bien parti pour un pilote CRT. Ouh, ça a tapé très fort derrière Victor Bujon, qui est parti à la faute avec une voiture de l'équipe CLRT.
Oh là là,
grosse sortie là pour Louis Perrault. Il est ressorti juste devant Mathieu Martins. Oh, la grosse...
Recuperada lá no alto. No comecinho da subida ali para a curva da mata, rodou aí o Diego Batista. Não é um local muito comum de rodar, não. Né?
Não é não.
A não ser que ele tenha desequilibrado lá.
Talvez na zebra,
na primeira vez. Olha só, ele escapou, foi ali direto na barreira de pneus.
Sozinho.
E acabou tocando ali o Celcinho Neto. Com isso, a suspensão dianteira.
So Boguski goes down to the bottom. Will he throw a slider? Oh, red flag! Buddy Kofoid upside down in turn number 2.
And look for Pisnelli's name and Huracan. You'll see them
tight.
No, that's too tight.
Yeah, that was...
Craigslist do this.
Yeah, and on the Bullet Racing, Aston Martin that's been started. Michelin tyres, you can push... Oh, it's so tight coming through the kick. And there's contact. I knew it was tight, and then they make contact into the Rivatsa gravel. Tricky to say, just check that. Through, it's the 6th car, so it's not Michel. It's Jonathan Brossard for ANS Motorsport.
These quick fire sessions, they do get away from you, don't they, if you don't keep an eye on those on the clock. And that was a bit of a moment for the 93 car. That's Michael Fassbender.
Yes, it is. Racing green concrete.
And there, I mean, it's so quick. He almost, you can see he corrected it. Then the car went on the left-hand side. Here it goes. Watch the back of the car. Now it's gone.
And the worst thing there, Johnny, you're already unweighting the car one way to go through the left and it flicks.
Température très élevée. On annonce 30 degrés pour demain. Et pour vous dire, oula, les sorties plutôt violentes pour une des voitures. C'est la 59 qui vient de partir à la faute et on s'est fait un petit peu peur. Là, c'est Louis Maurice. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Par choc de mairie, que ce soit une opération qui soit pas si mauvaise que cela pour lui, alors qu'on revoit ce tête à queue. Voilà. Est-ce qu'il y a eu une touchette avec un autre pilote? Réponse négative. Non, non. Sortie tout seul. Il est parti sur la partie sale.
Jérôme Boulry qui est arrivé de très loin, je pense.
Ah oui.
Et je pense que Sylvain Noël ne l'a vraiment pas vu.
The car when it comes back in.
So it wasn't Jack Hawksworth, it was Highstand who was waiting, and he just lost it coming out the keyhole and looped it back to the infield.
BMW, Mercedes, Aston, and then the second of the BMW is Robbie Foley, having led most of the session. He did get past Russell Ward right at the close there to take away fourth position. He was on the outside
too, and that was Stephen Thomas, who just lost the car, got it onto the grass, managed to keep momentum.
It's not 2019. Oh non, en fait, il a perdu l'arrière de la voiture à la sortie de l'enchaînement Nürburgring. Et c'est la crevaison. Ouais, on le revoit ici. On monte un peu trop sur le vibreur. Tête à queue, bon, une image assez classique, c'est-à-dire un pilote qui est un peu large et qui va, mais qui a traversé Florent. Ouais, on est vide. Grégory Curson qui est venu freiner dans l'herbe, qui a légèrement touché Sacha Botman, et on a frôlé la catastrophe du côté de Grégory. Enchaînement très très rapide, et là il est un peu large, il est dans le gravier. Et là il a le réflexe de garder les gaz. Beau car contrôle, hein, ceci dit, David Lévy, qui garde les gaz pour... Oh, et Grégory Curson de nouveau. Grégory Curson fait seul.
Eric Alanis lui a dit...
Oh, et un début d'incendie pour... il y a eu un contact Nicolas Prost avec un début d'incendie. Il est 34e.
16e en programme.
On revoit ici, il l'a perdu. Dans la catégorie A.
Ça va être Florian Grisot, je pense. Parce que là, on n'a encore pas le bon transpondeur.
De nouveau, pas le bon transpondeur, vous avez raison.
C'est reconnaître, vous les avez pilotés, vous, Hugo, vous savez, mais il y avait des couleurs différentes à l'époque. Hein. Ouh, la petite touchette, l'intro.
Passer devant Teddy Clairet.
Et là, l'accélération, ça va être compliqué, peut-être.
Et une touchette derrière avec Jean-Mathieu Léandry et Vincent Bouteiller qui se sont accrochés. Et puis, j'ai pas bien compris pourquoi Florian Brichet, mais il est moins bien sorti. Et puis, ça touche derrière. Avec Jean...
Faut tenir. Hein.
Comment il l'a fait dans les limites de la piste. Oh, papa, avec Florian Brichet qui vient toucher à l'arrière pour déstabiliser un peu Teddy Clairet.
Aussie race car, and then this damage here for Thompson. You can see Ensby going around, so there's been contact before they come into shot, and Thompson into the wall on the outside of the cutting.
Although this waved yellow said that's a fly.
Talk us through it, experts. Oh, that's exploded, hasn't it?
Lunged an engine. Something's yes.
Oh, yeah.
From under the front of the car. So he's obviously dropped a bit of oil, and it's gone onto the rear tyres, which is why he had no grip.
Very un-Perkins spec, it must be said. LP built car right at the very end of the...
The grid box will give Tom Heyman the better start on the way down into turn number one. It's an incident at the back, and it's now Grant Thompson. So not a day for the Thompsons here.
Y le voy diciendo, me parece que hay auto de seguridad.
Ay, mirá, dos autos que se cruzaron, che, dos autos que se cruzaron,
Rodrigo Avale.
¿Con?
Y me parece que el otro es Alberto Gómez.
Avale volvió a la pista. ¡Ay! Iman las décimas. Se juntan los autos. ¡Ay, trompo! ¿Quién fue el quinto? ¿Quién venía
Marco
quinto?
Flores.
Marco Flores, trompa.
Should be far enough off the racetrack not to have to neutralise the race, but he got it wrong into the first part of Beckett's. Around it went, and the gravel does its job.
He will now take away a place from Lee Frost, so that's 7th place for Frost, and who then spins right in the middle of the pack. Let's hope they all avoid him. And the inside of Lee Frost. Now, he appears to make the move cleanly. Yes, he does. But then Lee, I think in trying to retaliate, yes, gets too tight, takes too much of the curb, and around he goes. And actually, look at that right rear tyre on Lee Frost's car. This is how he got there. He's on the inside line. And, well, he and the number 50 car of Robin Grimwood both trying to give each other room, actually, I reckon. And I think I'll keep an eye to the back of the field. Let's see if we can piece together what happened. We did get everyone apart from Zanon through at the end of the opening lap. There's the squeeze. How on earth did they save that? The white and black car is Paolo Santi, 5th and 7th respectively for now. Jenkins in yesterday's race was 3rd, so he was on the podium. Oh, that's Sam Smith. That's off the line now, some way down the order. Oh, and he did it all on his own. Chris will be furious with himself for that. Did well to avoid getting stuck in the gravel, actually. Just pulled the car up in time. But pushing on around the outside of a sideways, Will Horton. Oh, and then he gets into the back of Harley Horton and spins. Nat Hodgkiss almost had it made. Horton goes off as well. Here on. Now, this one might not have been self-induced. Oh, it's not Balsido again. It is Balsido again. That's at least the 3rd time those two...
rebosar por la parte externa de la curva. Y ahí tenemos un despiste tremendo.
Federico Solís. Veamos la repetición. ¿Qué es lo que pasa? Uy, se encuentra por ahí con la barrera de contención.
justamente, prácticamente algo de 2 minutos, pero vemos un encontronazo en esta.
Oder Sofka? Nein, ich glaube eher ist es Grätzelok.
Das war unser Zweitplatzierter, der Maciej Banas.
Der ist aber weit zurückgefallen, gell? Weil der war
das
eigentlich schon ein bisschen...
ermöglicht jetzt die Chance für den Christoph Zellhofer, Führung übernommen.
Ja.
Aber ist gut, wenn die beiden
da schau, ui. Nein, wurscht.
Oj, og så 2 gange ude på teknikken der, en stor tur. Nej! Hvem var det?
Det var netop Linda Vega, start nummer 17.
Linda Vega, så det var
Bonusark Ebbesen er nummer 6. Og så har rigtig skarp linje samtidig. Gulflag nu her ind i Hornå. Nej, og så har vi en racer af.
Det er Andreas Joachimsen, som ryger af på ydersiden. Og så til gengæld den gode August Hansen.
Alcune gare in Coppa Italia invece niente da fare, mentre c'è stato un problema, ha preso male un cordolo. Controllarla magnificamente, vedete quello che è successo, è andato ben oltre il cordolo, poi si è probabilmente aperta una ruota, ma forse la ruota si è aperta nel momento in cui ha toccato il muro, e poi c'è stato anche un problema qui con la sospensione fuori uso per Fernandez, per uno dei due. Guardate come la allunga, rischia di tamponarlo, sbaglia la frenata, Babuin, sfortunatissimo Ruben Volt, qui c'è stato un errore da parte di Babuin e la vittoria va. Ha fatto una staccatona, vediamo che cosa è successo. È arrivato lungo Babuin nei confronti di Antiramo.
So this thing came to a head here on lap 5.
Contact.
There is more contact. That's coming through the 7-8 complex. Or actually 7, that's 8 and 9. Through 10.
Evans, it's a bit in the distance, and you can see he's entering there in turn 13, and it just backs around on him on entry. Very, very typical spin there.
Fairly benign. No major drama. Tires. Let's take another look at what happened. Here's Dalton Kellett losing it seemingly on his own. And I'm guessing that Malukas
really
just had to take emergency avoidance there going wide.
And you're Dalton Kellett talking.
He's lost it on the way in. And then he must have got going again, because he seemed a lot further off in the beach when he was stalled. This is Colton Herta, wide over in turn 12.
Little grass trimming there. I wonder if he sends a bill to Mr. Penske for that.
Cars are
Rasmussen, inside lane, he's going to go around. Rasmussen and Lundqvist make contact, and there's damage. Parts flying. The 2 leaders. Is there a feeling if you're a half a car length in front, it's still my corner, and if I give you room, then I am conceding potentially the race win right there?
This is the onboard view.
Stay left. Clear, all clear. Okay.
You're probably there. I don't think this is one of them. So much can change. Brabham is going to go after it. A lock up, contact. Peterson, the would-be championship leader.
Move back up into a podium position.
And that's a couple of fast cars that were challenging McElrea and Frost. Certainly one of them out of the mix right now, and potentially Brabham as well. That's 2 lockups that Brabham has had.
Top speed will make it difficult, and a very excitable TCX car out there at the moment, Ben.
Squeaky bum moment, absolutely.
All the way around the outside, and pretty good exit speed here for Foster. Oh, that's a little bit of a mistake. You could see the exit oversteer for Jonathan Brown. Nowhere to go, and indeed, I think that Jack William Miller's not quite sure where to go, and he drives over the back of his teammate. For Jack William Miller, he was going left, he was going right, and you can see that car just dig in there, and he's...
The top spot was a brief one.
The Austrian caught out at a sweeping right-hander. Unsurprisingly, the heavy collision spelled the end of his day. In the following test, the Italian lucky to get away with it. First corner at the Arrakis test. A strange incident, but the damaged left rear suspension indicated what could have caused the roll.
Coming down to the final turn. And
you can hear the tyre shudder. So he'd slowed down. And then now he actually hadn't had the moment. He was just getting out of the way. He'd slowed down to get track position himself up. Look at that understeer. The tyres have cooled out too much. And then around he goes and then tries to do the right thing here and just do a three-point turn. And that's what gets him into trouble. But it all started with actually slowing up too much, losing. Find out right here, right now. Oh, you can hear it over the hump. You could hear it.
No, they were from the Porsche. Eric Constantinidis has had that impact on the run-up to Reed Park. They were second in Class C at the moment.
完赛的人就可以上半挡台了。对。
好，我们现在有看到后面那一台白色的，应该是朱家伟的车，哎，他有点又自撞到了护栏。
对他。
这是今天一开始的，也有一个碰撞的一个事故啊。
对。
那导致后面的车呢，为了要闪避，对，他就切西瓜进来了。
是，因为左边的线又。 GoPro 的画面以及现场 Marshall 的回报等等，去做一个判罚的动作。吴坤岳自己上去了。
对，这是刚刚就看到。
不在这个组别，其实赛车不在乎说一定要开什么样的赛车，而是在一个精神。
哇，我现在看一下画面上，哇，这台5号的车失控了，哇，整个撞到了这个防护的轮胎这边。三哥，我们来先要求你要完赛。哇，现在又
不小心一个失误撞上去了，不过还好，这个损伤应该还没有很急，应该是一个闪神。
对，刚刚杨斌被你称赞太高兴了，跟他北波那种感觉。
我看他出弯的时候好像有一个
重播。其实是对两台车有发生的碰撞，然后95号车林宏仁驾驶是发生切西瓜的情况，那另外白色的应该是1号车，对不对？1号车也是有被碰撞到的一个情景。
Quando Mauro Pitetti pudo hacer una pequeña luz de diferencia, ¡oh! Hay un vuelco, volcó, a ver, no llego a divisar correctamente, me parece que es
en safety car af en art. Ser det altså her på replay, at han, han får forbremset sig rigtig meget og får ramt nummer 7 her i Honda Civic.
Åbningsweekenden. Kasper Jensen laver starten.
Og vi har et uheld nede bag.
Pouget, well, he doesn't want to help Pouget, he wants to help Guillaume against Pouget. The contact there, massive hit. That's Mazzetti, and into him has gone Puccetti as well, and they've taken out Nico Abeo with them. Nicoli tries to just get a cut back on Torelli, overdoes it, clips the gravel, car goes around, but he's still full lock to the right, so when he gets back on the power and the car gets that grip, let's have a look what's happened. So Frank Horn on the inside of the circuit. The car gets away from it, not under braking, and there's another car involved there that takes out Yerely Ospanov. Who's that in the middle? That's a big old hit. That's Rene Steenmetz, and nearly joining them as well. Where's the white and black car just behind? I think that was Mattia Lancialotti. That's a big old mess, and I think that will be the end of the race, if I'm honest with you. This is going to be Puccetti, I imagine. He's already around, and no! It was not. And wow, big slide for Giomini, gets on the wet line. It's a massive slide if he makes the apex. That'd be unbelievable, and he does make the apex.
La recta, Diego Baño, que se quiere recuperarlo, va a ir a buscar ahora a 20. Adelante de ellos está Casais. Le pegó a la pared Casais. Le pegó como venía a la pared, se enganchan.
¿Y a quién se llevó? ¿A 20? No,
a 20.
Sí, se lo llevó puesto.
De La Plata hay auto de seguridad, les tengo que decir. Ahí está el topetazo contra la pared, ¿no? Y bueno, los problemas.
Tenemos la reiteración de las maniobras más relevantes de lo que fue este inicio de carrera. Lo veíamos bastante complicado.
Piseta que 9 vueltas de esta final. Mira, se sale la rueda.
Aquí fue el
antes. Sale la rueda. No sé si hubo un toque antes que genera este problema, pero si no la rueda se rompió, ahí se cortó directamente la llanta, pareciera, ¿no? Seguramente, ¿no? Un ayudín le dieron para irse afuera. Ahí está. y se va afuera, queda el auto golpeando contra los neumáticos con Ardesi y con quien venía adelante de Ardesi.
Cantelli, el número 100.
Oh no, it was Alex. It is Esteban Gutierrez.
Esteban Gutierrez, the Mexican driver in interior pole.
Strange
to go for a move like that's a bit of a dodgy place to overtake, if I'm honest, especially in a qualifying lap situation.
22-9 para Agustín Mari. A ver qué nos muestra el director. Ahí está de Boskov, ¿no? Boskov y el auto número 35, ¿no? Era Gonzalo Boskov.
Segundo y poca cosa más.
Un segundo. ¡Ay! ¿Qué pasa ahí? ¿Qué pasa, muchachos? No, entre Gonzalo y Guido. Guido, Palentín. Recuperación, la recta. Uy, ahí totalmente de costadito. Tienes ahí de arriba y pegó. Ahora lo vamos a estar. Esmeró de prácticamente los tres en una misma línea. ¡Ay! Qué pena que termina ahí. Era bravo.
Son 140 caballos, que no es lo mismo que el auto de calle como sale de fábrica, ¿verdad?
En la curva de la victoria.
Muito rápido.
Que cachou espaço.
Ih, não rodou.
Opa!
Não rodou.
Reference to throughout the season as the Bremer Power Team drivers come together. Lawson in the gravel and the inside from Flack goes wheel to wheel, and the Australian touches the American. Marcus turns it, and this is why Wow gets airborne, smack into the wall, reminiscent of the crash at Sebastian. So we take a look at what happened a few moments ago. Alexander Partishev trying to avoid one of the PHM racing cars. Turns around at Aqua. Take a look at this, down into Tumbarello. Done. Wharton going wheel to wheel. They did not touch. Why on earth do we still have the T421 resembled a Cessna there very momentarily? As we take a look at this moment, into Aqua Minerale, Andrea Frassinetti going round. Championship. This is what happened on the last lap of the race. One of the VAR cars going straight ahead. Rallycross style, and he continues on. Pedro Claro coming together with Ivan Dominguez on the last lap of the race. Also involved.
Try and see what's happened there. She got wide onto the grass, Sophie writes. The car fishtail from one side to the other and wallop straight into the pit wall. Great shame for Sophie in her first week. It's on the tail of Roger Dormer, lost a place to the number 7 at the inside, and he hits Alan Cooper. Comes up there, round goes Cooper. Roger Dormer trying in hot rods in the UK and on the continent. Oh, and a tangle there. Pat Kiley into the back of Mark Willis, and Willis, I think, has been caught.
Just trying to keep Jessica Edgar at bay as we focus on Chloe Grant, who's in 12th. She's gone for a big spin and going through. Christian Lester manages to be a superb move. If he can make it stick, it's going to get him off there wide, and they've made contact. That rear wheel has been popped off from Alex Walker. Nicholas Taylor, I think, was losing the positions, and it's Logan Hanna leading 4 wide. Oh, and goodness me, that is sent up into the air. Jared Waberski getting absolutely.
Here's the incident. Let's look for the G4 car. That's Owen Tangavellu in the 92. That was Owen Tangavellu really just putting his car in a dangerous position. Here's what happened with the incident. I'd say that's, I don't know how you really judge that. Here we go. That's a shame, really. I don't think you can put either driver at fault there. Just an unfortunate. Now he's got to be very, very careful. Here comes Hamacourt to the left of screen. That's very brave. Oh, big incident. Montoya over the top of Delegawanti there, and he's into the gravel. Safety car at least there.
Yeah, Shapelski and Holder enjoying themselves.
Oh, Dudek's down.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Oh, Dudek.
Rider that's in front of you from injury, and these bikes travelling at speed, you get hit in the back or the worst, the head by the engine. But that happens so quick. I mean, these engines now, high revving, volatile things. He had.
It's a wrap. Janowski makes an absolutely superb start, but just fast. It dials down. Red lights will be
it really would be, and it would be the sensible decision to put all 4 of them back in the rerun.
And Martin Vasilik on the inside has made a great start. Jason Doyle all over the place.
What happened there? What's happened there? But he just he looks like he's predetermined to make a cutback. Then he just clips the back wheel.
Going to finish on 8 points. They're through the last corner. Whiffenden showing great class here.
Anders Thompson. So he actually does well to make sure that He keeps it down low on the track. He's held onto the bike. Actually,
He's down the back straight. He's fired himself to the front. Leon Maxson. Mickelson's down.
Did himself.
Well, no, because... Well, look, we could argue about that all
to be
night
a
long.
referee.
Oh, yeah, I'm delighted I'm not a referee this evening because that's a difficult call.
That's a very difficult
And either way it goes, both riders are going to feel aggrieved, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't matter who's excluded.
We are ready to go and we're underway. Great start from Herrera. No dirt on this first lap of 12, but oh, a big moment there. Buschberger down. Another rider taken with him as well. Goodness me, big moment there on the first lap. And oh, Schmidt, Mark Rayner Schmidt also down.
Left-hand side, Håkan Fredriksson immediately tries to fall from the gate. Vial down! And so too Joel Rizik, but Vial...
Because it's the number 28 coming round the outside and up the inside. No, Rossi Moore's going to hold it. Well played, Rossi Moore. Oh, there's drama in the background there. Plenty of crashes. We did mention that there was drama there.
Fixed up, isn't he? We're riding on board now with the Japanese man. He's into turn 6, La Chapelle. Haven't seen a crash like that for a long time. Was so big, I think. This is going to be a high side, surely, isn't it? On the gas, on the rear. Oh, big one. Big slap on his back. Oh, that was horrible. Sam Lowe's Della Porta came through Q1 with the fastest time as he saved it.
Yeah,
he certainly has. Top job by Lorenzo Della Porta. Oh, look at optimism. Well, that's evaporated very, very quickly. Turn 10 then is what catches out Chantra. It looked like he got it.
Really do. And because you're making that big step up, you boys.
Oh, Navarro, well, he lost it going into the first corner, and